Like it's a... Wasn't planning on doing a lot of it. I did. I fell about 2 or 3 feet off a rock. He ran right up the edge. It's starting to rain. It's definitely rain. Hey guys, Doug here. It is Thursday morning, a little after 9:30, and we are on another Algonquin adventure with... Can I see him? I can't see him. Oh, for crying out loud. This guy, where'd he go? Where is he? Who is it? Who is it? Who could it be? Young Joseph. So we just got started. We stayed in Huntsville overnight last night and tried to get an early morning start, but as it is, 9:30ish. But big day today. We got about 30 kilometers to do, minimum, maybe a little bit more. So we'll be hoofing her today. It's overcast, promises of rain today and tomorrow, and then the next few days look okay. But we're here for 4 days, 3 nights, so should be a good trip. Looking forward to it. It's been a while since I've been out. As much as I don't care to get rained on, this overcast, cool morning is just beautiful for paddling. Well, it's starting to rain. I got my rain gear all handy, but I can see the other portage already from here. And I don't want to get all bundled up, so unless it starts raining harder, I'm going to keep it off for now. Just keep everything else protected, and I can always change if it comes quick. But the problem with rain gear is it becomes a sauna. And if you sweat too much, you might as well not wear it either. So as long as it's cool, a little bit of a breeze, I can handle it. I put a small backpack on my front side where I used to carry a little haversack and it'd be swinging and dangling around. But I've been putting this little light backpack on my front, and then my dry bag, the big bag on the back, the little straps actually lock the bag down, and it's fantastic. I'm very pleased with this setup. So as you know, the fishing rod, the paddle, the safety kit, they're all lashed in, and it's a hands-free carry with this nylon cord just to catch it if it strays, but it's pretty good. This is another portage here, just I think it's 700 meters. Not too big, not too small. Well, we know we were headed in the right direction because all I seen was a couple of deer tracks.
Yeah.
No mud in the, no boots, no nothing. It's nice. Nice light rain. Very nice. Just threw my rod in. Just gonna do a little bit of trolling just as we cross this little lake, just on the off chance to pick up a trout. So just poking along this one, get rested up for the next portage. And another one done. Whew. Look at that single burst of color there. It's fall. Just been watching the tamaracks along the shore here too. They're all in different stages. Some are still, the bigger ones seem to be fully green, and the little guys are turning yellow. Tamarack being the only deciduous conifer. I just said deciduous conifer. Thanks, Tips. Hey. Hey. Hey, over here. What are you doing? It's been a lot of fun going through all this narrow. Some spots are 4 or 5 feet, but the water's deep again. But it's just such a narrow channel, and you can see how the water must have been really high. Like there's a fresh washover way up in the grasses there. Probably within the last couple 3 weeks, it's washed over. So. It is almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna have a late lunch. I'm gonna have a hot lunch. Get some fuel in me. Got some yellow birch bark to get her started. And my whole kitchen this trip is Bushcraft Essentials LF and just my canteen kit, the canteen cup and canteen. That's because I'm eating very poorly. All freeze-dried foods. No nice home-cooked dehydrated meals.
Well, someone offered to give you one, but
I don't remember that.
on the phone, I was like, "You want spaghetti?" You're like, "I got spaghetti."
No.
100%, dude.
I probably wasn't listening to you. I've scratched in the canteen cup the 2 cup mark because these meals are pretty finicky about how much water they get. So I'm gonna put the 2 cups in, boil her up, dump it in, and then I can make myself a coffee while I wait for the food to rehydrate. Makes for a little bit of a longer lunch, but Dinglehead here is always ready for a nice rest too, so it doesn't really take away too much from the trip. Here we go. Looks like it's ready. Sweet and sour chicken.
Oh, lovely. I can tell by the face.
Could have sat for a couple more minutes,
So crunchy.
but I think I'll eat it. It has the flavor for sure.
Yeah, we've already been here for an hour and a half. Freaking could have eaten 16 sandwiches. Not that my little belly would let me do that.
Dougie likes a hot meal.
Can't always get
Crunchiness aside, it's pretty good. Got my coffee made too. So I'm gonna eat my food, drink my coffee, listen to
But if you try some
Jabberjaws over here, and
keep watching me.
we'll get back on the back on the lake.
You keep watching me.
All right. That was lunch. I'm fed up now, back on the water. Instead of a nice after lunch nap, we got to paddle pretty much all that we've done today still. And it's 20 to 2. Won't be too bad. Nice beaver dam from the other side. So we've gotten a little farther along here, and we're just starting to come up into the section. We're doing the black portages, and all that means is the portages are not maintained, and we got about maybe 5 of them today, so it could be interesting. You never know what they're really like. Some are hard to follow, and others are still okay, but trees fall down, nobody uses them, whatever. So we're gonna head up into our first one very soon, and that's what we'll be doing until we get to camp. Well, I think about four before camp. 2 monster crazy ones tomorrow, right off the bat in the morning. Still not raining. 3 o'clock. And here we go, portaging again. I'm gonna keep my good camera packed up as we work through these next 4 portages. It'll just be GoPro. It's all over but finding camp. It is just a hair before 5. That's a good day. Out to find campsite. Well, we found the campsite. So let's go have a first look together. It's a horrible landing, big hill, but it's the only one available. So regardless, it's camp. Okay, well, nice little grill for someone to.
Oh, some wood. Look at that.
Fire pit, wood, bench. Look at that beautiful bench.
Yeah, lots of flat area.
Flat area. Okay.
It's tarp. We're good.
We're golden, and it's really protected.
Yeah, it is actually.
Hey?
It's nice and dry under here.
Okay.
Look, it's cat. Cute. Hey.
I'll take it. You'll take it? I take. Alright. Okay, so before we go setting up our tents and whatnot, rain's not going to stop, I don't think. So we're going to put a tarp up here for our little seating area and have our fire before we get the tents, and then we got somewhere to shelter anyway if it picks up. I think there's thunderstorms. They're calling for thunderstorms, so we want to be able to sit around in the rain. Good day though. Lots of, how far did we go? 30 kilometers-ish, and lots of portaging, so we've done good, but wet now, so gotta get camp set up. Just got up the ridge line here. Joe's got a sweet little setup with the little toggles and pressing knots, so you just, it's a friction fit, and yeah, we're just going to tie off to a couple of these little trees, and it's perfect. It's right on the verge of the fire pit, Not that we're going to burn the tarp or anything, but we'll still get the heat and the warmth from it. We can get close enough, so
Dry our clothes out a bit.
yeah, it's perfect. Are your pants wet?
It's soaked.
My pants are soaked.
Drenched.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Canadian shout out to Canadian money. I feel like if you remember my wallet in here, the plastic money doesn't get wet.
Shout out to shout outs.
Shout out to not wearing rain pants.
Shout out to being unprepared.
All right, so there's our tarp all set up there. It's kind of funny. It's nice that Joe had these toggles with the pressing knots, and over here I just dug under a root. That's the only one that we didn't get to a tree, and then just Mickey Moused it back here and put a toggle.
All right,
So that's our tarp. Time to get our tent set up, and we're golden.
Yeah, what he said.
We're it's so protected in there. It's really nice. But the truth is, when that rain comes and everything gets saturated, it's gonna be like rain for days in there. But right now, we're enjoying the dryness of this area back here.
For days. For days.
My mic's bigger than your mic.
My wife says my mic is fine.
No. Right here. Joe's gonna be not too far away. It's deceiving. It looks pretty good, but it's pretty up and down. So this is really all I've got. One here and one here. So I'm gonna set up my tent, and I'll be back. And there it is, camp set. This is the old MSR Hubba NX with no inner netting, bug netting, just the canopy. Got my little Spark sleeping bag and my little summer sleeping pad, which may be a recipe for coldness. It's that bag's rated to 0, but you know how that goes. So I think we're gonna hit a low of 2 on Saturday. So that's pushing it big time, but I'll just have to wear some extra clothes. But kept her light. So we gotta get firewood. It's about 6 o'clock. Had no supper yet, but we need some firewood. Get a little fire going and camp set. But look at this area here. Like, it is dry as a fart. This big trees are doing us a big favor until they get saturated. But like it's raining out on the lake here, so shout out the big trees.
To the lake.
Got my little Wetterlings camp hatchet and silky saw. Gotta go find some wood for the fire.
And I have my Adventure Sworn Scout. So that's all the processing tools I brought. Put this on my belt real quick, and I will head out as well. Try and gather some more wood. Did have a little bit here left for us, which is very helpful from the previous person. Wata!
Ripping the birch bark off this tree doesn't hurt. Can't hurt a dead tree. All right, that's the fire started. Just gotta get some meat for it. Well, it's pine, but it's nice and dry and dense. Prefer hardwood any day of the week, but for now, I'll take what we can get. What a difference.
In hardwood?
Yeah. Joe found some maple after all back there. It's beautiful.
smells so nice.
There we go. Bushcraft. Fire. Camp 1. Oh, okay. It's nice to sit down again. Wood's cut, camp's made, fire's burning. Time to eat some food. I have for supper tonight Mountain House lasagna with meat sauce.
Shout out to meat sauce.
Shout out to lasagna, which is actually my favorite.
Oh wow.
It's good.
There you go.
Yeah, from years back, used to eat all the time. So lasagna for supper, and an epic performance bar lemon
Lemon.
from young Joseph.
Yeah, we'll see. See how you like the lemon.
See how I like the lemon. But let me get some water boiling and get some food in my belly. Get in my belly. This is the best one. This is why we're here. I love that it's raining and we're nice and snug as a bug under this tarp. Nice fire. All right, guys, it's not that late.
Not that late.
It's only a little after 9, but I think we're gonna call it a night. It's yeah, it's just kind of worn out and ready for bed, and it's still drizzly and yucky out, so we'll just hit the bed and see what the morning brings. Unfortunately, there could be thunderstorms in the morning, but no thunderstorms tonight, which is a bonus. They had called for a 65% chance of real thunderstorms tonight, so far so good. But that could come through the night. But we'll see what the morning brings, so see you then.
Peace.
Then night. Well, it's about 5 a.m. and it hasn't stopped raining at all, but now the thunder and lightning's coming. Yeah. I'm getting spray on my head and on my feet. Wow. What a morning. What a night. Thunderstorms came through. My boots that I had just about dried the fire last night, I left them just kind of tilted underneath this tarp. And about 5 pounds a piece now. Soaking wet. Everything's soaking wet. The fly on my tent, it's a little bit too high, so all the rain spattered back up underneath. So that means my the edges of my sleeping bag are wet. My clothes were wet that were close to the edge. So that was a bonehead move. I should have cinched her down like super tight. Oh well. My socks I had drying on my tripod. Might as well have kept them in the lake overnight. But it is what it is. Gotta make a little fire for at least a coffee and some oatmeal going. That could be interesting. That's still a nice day, right? Still on a canoe trip, right? Gotta keep a positive perspective. It's gonna be a great day. Actually, today is gonna be the warmest day, so if I'm gonna be wet any day, it's gonna be this. Better to be today. First thing right off the bat though is a 2-kilometer portage followed by a 2.7-kilometer portage, so it's just going to be wet. Blah blah blah. I need coffee. Coffee's important. We're getting our wood today out of the inside of the wood, since we didn't put any wood away for our fire last night. Wood, which we should have. But just gotta have enough to boil up some water for oatmeal and coffee. But the rain, I'm not saying it stopped, but it's funny because yesterday we were so tickled that we were protected from these big trees. Hey, yeah. It's not even raining here, and then it's not raining out there now, and it's raining like crazy in here. So, but for right now, it's not raining, so that's a good thing. That'll do it. This is not my norm, but we're eating instant oatmeal today. Just because I was in a hurry and I grabbed it. And even worse, Nescafe 3-in-1 coffees. So it's an instant kind of a trip. We actually just planned this trip a couple days ahead, so I had to get lots of work done to be able to go, so I just grabbed a bunch of instant stuff, and it's all Mountain House and instant oatmeal and instant coffee. See how my stomach thanks me in a couple days, but it'll work. I am hungry though. Not a breakfast guy as a rule, but I'm ready to eat. Hasn't started raining again at all either, so I'm pleased. If I can tear down camp without rain, that would be ideal.
Well, that wind is awesome.
Isn't that great? Gonna dry everything out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're thinking, right?
Yep. Exactly.
That'll be very helpful.
Perfect.
Well, that's pure sugar.
That is.
Well, breakfast is done, coffee's done, and still not raining, but it's looking nasty. So I'm gonna pack up this camera and clean up camp, and I'll meet you back on the water. And we're off. It's gonna be an interesting day. You excited? Okay, back on the water. It's I don't know what's gonna bring. Put my hat away to keep it dry. It's gonna be a wet day. Aside from all the whining about the rain and stuff, I kind of like a bit of adversity and a challenge. So I think that's what today's gonna bring. All we're gonna do is we're going up around the corner, and right off the bat we're into that the first 2-kilometer portage. Then we're gonna cross a little puddle and then do a 2.7-kilometer portage, and the bush is just soaked, so it's gonna be good. I'm excited. And here we go. The bush is brightening up. A little bit of mist in the forest. It's gonna be a gorgeous day. There's water ahead. Nice. On the water. The wind is feels good. I know it doesn't sound good, but it feels good. Okay, that was fun while it lasted. Right here is the portage. Almost 2.68 or something, 2.7 kilometers. It's rough. Snacking time. Gotta fuel up for the hike. We were really drifting across that lake. Hopefully in our day we never have to face that wind. That'll be tough paddling. We're back portaging. Got a ray of light there. It's pretty. Every once in a while when you get in one of these spots where the sun's been shining and the wind comes through and the smell of the leaves, just such a reminder it's fall. But hard to put a picture on the smell. Just had a big gust of wind, 30-foot branch, about 6 inches round there, just crashed down right beside me. Holy smokes. That was close. It looks like we did it. That was grueling and tough. We never did lose the trail at any time, but I'll tell you, there were some spots that were pretty tricky. Lots of big trees in the way. Like, for instance, why I'm going around this way now. Whew. The Tim River. We're back. Yes. Water. So cold now putting my hands in here. This is I'll get out in the wind here. Very thankful not to be going against the current, because look at my just floating down the river. Pretty good clip. I can handle this. Starting to rain again. Yay! I'm gonna dig up my rain coat at least, I think. We'll see. Rain and sun and wind and rain and sun and wind and... It's a canoe trip. It's a fall canoe trip, right?
Still sprinkling and the sun's come out. It's actually really cool. Oh man, that tree almost buckled.
Is that thunder behind it?
I don't know. That is some wind.
That's what we need, a big tree to fall.
That'd be great. Not on us though.
Maybe it's a little shallow. Maybe that's why. It's just shallow. Couple scuffs. We'll tell. It was so funny. I was just paddling down the river just like this, and I looked over, I saw the portage sign. We're like, oh, there's a portage sign. I came around the corner, all of a sudden started getting sucked in a little bit. I was like, oh, it doesn't look so bad. And I went, oh, whoa, 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 that's for us. So, luckily it wasn't a turbulent waterfall. Would have sucked me right down the thing, but wasn't thinking. Just paddling away. See it? It's an otter. See it? Or
I can't, no.
He's on the log. Oh,
You guys look at us?
yeah. There's two of them. Oh. There's otters on that log if you can see them. We're gonna try and get up this log, but there's two otters. They're just playing up here. I know I'm using a GoPro and it sucks, but they're peeking their heads out like little kids looking at us. Over there, way up there, way up there. There's three of them. Three of them in the water up there.
Hey, otters!
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 Come back!
Very close to the boat.
What's up? Windy. We're headed to some pretty big lakes. It's gonna be well, let's just say challenging or idiotic. One of those two.
Probably both.
Maybe a little bit of both. I feel these pack boats, I feel pretty safe as a rule, but this wind is gusting. Okay, well, you know what this means? We're going across a lake which is super sketchy. I'm gonna wear my life jacket, I'm gonna buckle down what I can and go for it. Okay, maybe not the smartest idea. There goes nothing. Slow and steady, just riding the waves. started out okay, but it got bigger and bigger out in the middle. Almost scary. What do you think of that?
I think that I changed my mind
You're
mid-paddle.
Darn right.
I was like, let's go over this way.
I started going sideways.
Like, no joke,
I know.
I'm not trying to do that.
No, I know.
Like, I was like, okay, I have 2 kids. Gotta go back
as
over
soon
here
as you go sideways like that,
it's done.
it's just paddle, paddle, paddle,
Yep.
trying to get it straight, and you
Yep.
couldn't get straight, and then a wave would tip.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know, it's getting worse. Like, this is...
Yeah, look at this. We may be stranded for a bit. What we gotta do is we gotta cross the lake and get in behind that campsite there to go to the portage.
Which is back up that way.
Yeah, we still gotta come back up the lake a little bit, but we were headed for that campsite. The only thing that we can do is go around the whole outer edge, but even then we still gotta cross.
We still gotta cross up there and then paddle our butts off against
Up.
this
It's crazy.
to get there. Well, I'm good for at least sitting out for an hour or whatever, eating lunch and trying to wait it out maybe.
Yep, we're gonna eat some food and we'll talk it out.
That was
Oh! Hope these trees are healthy. Keeps up, we're staying right here. If it breaks in a couple hours, we're gonna try and hit the next campsite, but otherwise not much to do. What? I said
they're cracking.
Wow. Big sticks are flying now. Seems to be letting up a little bit. We've been here for almost 3 hours, so we're gonna go out again. We're gonna hug the shore. We're not gonna go out in the middle, but we're gonna hug the shore down the lake where it gets a lot more narrow and see if we can cross and hug the other shore, at least get to the other campsite, just to get over there, because if we stay here tonight and it's like this tomorrow, we're screwed again anyway. So we're gonna try anyway, safety first, hug the shore. If it's no good, we'll just come back. Picked up again, and I'm holding the rock. Campsite's just up here, and we'll go from there. But we just gotta let that gusty wind die down and make a run for it again. But at least we're right along the coast, and we're golden. We just dragged our boats across the little swampy peninsula to avoid that's breaking on the rocks out on the point, and we wouldn't be able to get back. So this day is not getting very good. 20 to 6. We just want to hit the portage and get into the lake. Hopefully it's more protected than this one. This one just hit everything just perfect, and it's just a wind tunnel down the middle. The edges aren't as bad, but still bad. No sign. Coming in fast. Wow. You couldn't see that sign to save your life. You had to be here. Yeah, me too. It's fun. Whee! By the way, you can't step there. See this?
That's what happens.
That's what happens. Straight down. And here we go, 1 kilometer. Oh man, over the portage in the lake. There's the camp. Right ahead of us. It's quite a day. It's 7 o'clock right now. Wow. Alright, so we got the camp set up. We're running out of daylight and flat ground, so we're beside each other. But got her set up. Don't have any firewood, haven't eaten supper. It's yeah, 7:20, so maybe still half an hour that we can poke around, but we're running out of time. So we'll film more with the campfire later. Well, the water's on to boil. Wet boots are beside the fire. Oh man, it's a kind of a somber camp tonight. A little bit worn out. But still, we accomplished a lot, even with what we had to work with. So, it's okay. It's on your menu.
I got homemade chili. It's gonna make me help me stop from farting.
Excellent. I'm having sweet and sour pork with rice. Oh, close one. A stick. Close her up and let her sit for 15 or 20. It is 8:25 and I'm eating my supper. And I didn't have lunch. So we had a rough day today. Worked our butts off. That wind really did a number on us. But we survived the day. And we're still alive. Got food in our bellies, so got the camp, had to set up camp really quick, grab some firewood, make a fire. And yeah, it won't be a again, it won't be a late night. This wind is still kicking up, even now, but it's ushering in a cold weather front, and tomorrow's going to be a lot cooler, and it should be a really good day. So looking forward to tomorrow.
Do some fishies.
Shout out to tomorrow.
Shout out to tomorrow for not being today. They sucked. There's no getting around it.
We're just laughing at when the wind gusts out in the lake. You're paddling like I filmed so much today, and I bet you it's all gonna be just pure wind. But when the wind gusted, you were paddling and you weren't moving. Like you're just trying to keep your boat straight, and that's all you could do. So
it was sketchy.
It was a tough one, but anyway, I'm gonna finish my supper, and it's 8:30. We'll definitely be in bed by 9:30 tonight, and catch up with you in the morning.
Good night.
Out. Where is it?
I don't know.
Is it that birch?
I don't know, man.
Holy
My
cow!
heart. Oh.
Holy cow, guys!
Where? Oh my God. Was it that? Was it that there?
Oh, it went the other way?
No, it looked like it was coming towards us.
I know.
Is that it though? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, right there. Oh, this tree, you can't see it.
It just,
Oh my goodness.
that was so scary.
All this stuff too.
Did that birch break off? Something hit.
Wow. This is crazy.
It's not even the windiest part of the day by far.
Wow. That's the top of this tree here.
What?
Is that the top came down this way?
Oh, seriously?
Yep. We gotta get a better light to show the camera. Wow.
Oh my goodness. You're right. Yeah, look at all the broken damage up there. Okay,
Wow.
That's nuts, dude.
It may still.
Yeah, it may. That is.
That's not. It wasn't dead.
No, I know. It's got green.
Oh my goodness.
That was so nuts.
Wow. Oh, right here. Look at it. Blocked. This is our path. This is our path to the outhouse.
Oh my God. Nuts. Straight nuts. See, I said this earlier in the trip that this is my fear. This and hypothermia. Oh my goodness. I said no bears, no wolves. This tree is in hypothermia. Ah, crazy.
Wow. There's no, you can't tell the story after, but this is the top of the tree. You see how thick it is? It's like a foot probably more than a foot on the other end.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my goodness.
Snapped off.
But yeah, how do you know? Look at the green
know.
as
There's
green can be.
There's trees here.
Like that's green. That's a regular tree.
Oh my goodness. That cut me. I ran.
Wow. This is nothing here. This is a pretty big trunk here. It comes back. It's broken everything in its way. And you see, oh, you can't see. We'll have to show you in the morning. This is insane. Monster spruce tree here. It's taken down a couple other trees with it. Wow.
Dude. Just craziness.
I thought it was coming right down on the campfire.
I thought it was coming down our tents.
Yeah.
I already had like resigned my tent. Seriously. I
Wow.
it.
There's some more pre-bedtime excitement.
No.
Okay. Update. I don't know what's going on. Trees are falling behind us here like crazy. But why now, after all this?
It's not even as windy as it's been.
Man, they're just crashing down. In the morning, it's going to be like total carnage behind here.
I'm scared.
Joe wants to.
I want to go.
Joe wants to move her tent, but I said at least they've already fallen here.
We heard after that. We heard huge crashing, like far away too. Woo!
At least it's not Bigfoot.
It's not the Sam Squanch, right?
Wow.
Okay, here we go again.
But can you see the debris that's flying?
Oh man, I almost got smoked.
We're just getting littered with debris.
It's literally raining debris. Look in front of my headlamp. Look at this.
Fun times. So we've decided to stay up a little bit longer tonight. Shout out to Wynn for making it more exciting. Wow. So we figure at least 4 trees have come down. Because
Right here.
yeah, 2 right at our tents and 1 behind. And then while we were checking out that one, another one was just...
Didn't it sound like for a long time?
Yeah, like it was like a...
Not just waving, but cracking slowly.
Just crack, 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 crack. Also just the big crash. Wow.
I'm
What a-
laughing because it's the only thing I can do.
What a day.
Yeah.
I gotta tell a story. When we were sitting right here, just like this, when the first 2 came down, Joe said, "Run, run, run!" And he ran right off the edge.
I sure did. I fell about 2 or 3 feet off a rock.
He ran right up the edge to the lake. I said, "Where'd you go?"
I skinned my knee.
No, honestly, we thought the trees were gonna land like right on us right here.
It looked like they were coming right down. I literally rode off my tent. Like,
Yeah. Wow.
we would have had a long paddle tomorrow. Oh no, we would have had the tarp. We could have huddled under the tarp.
I'm not huddling with you. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Nothing more to say. Crazy
What was
day.
it? What was it last year at this time? Was Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
Remember that story? We were sitting there going, I wish that never happened tonight.
Shout out Bigfoot for not appearing.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna stay up a little bit longer. Make sure that
So if you don't know what Doug's talking about, go watch his video.
across Algonquin.
Cross Algonquin.
Our last day of our Algonquin trip.
It was a Sam Squanch ordeal. It's an ordeal.
It's an ordeal. All right, guys. All right, it's about 10:15. The wind is well, coming up right now again, but it's letting off a little bit. It's pretty safe to go to bed now, but my goodness, what a crazy day. This if the video translates to how this day was, I'll be amazed. Just a crazy day. But anyway, right now the temperature is dropping like crazy. I got put a sweater on, put my long johns on for bed, and a toque on my head because we're gonna wake up and it's gonna be cold. If the weatherman's right anyway. But right now it's even the last couple hours, drastic change in the weather. So anyway, that's the night. I'm going to bed. It's late, hard day. See you in the morning. Morning. It's a good morning today. Got my coffee and brekkie on the go. No trees fell on us in the night, but it's chilly. It's a chilly morning.
Sun's coming over on the trees.
Is it? We got a lot of paddling to do today. We're probably going to get a lot better, an earlier start to canoeing. We got some distance to make up for yesterday. But not as many portages today. What did we figure last night? We did like maybe six kilometers.
A portage?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 at least.
6 or 7.
But we only moved like 10 kilometers.
Yeah, we didn't get far yesterday with that wind.
Like literally the day before we did 30. And on the map it's like boom, and then yesterday's is like doop.
This is where the tree came down. That's camp right here. In the dark, in the wind, it was pretty freaky.
Wet.
Yeah. Come and see this, Joe. Oh, this one's uprooted underneath of it too. That's another one. So when this big one came down, it uprooted all these two. The one that's leaned over, took down 2 more underneath of it. This is insane. Look at the size of this tree.
Oh man, I had no idea.
That's what I'm saying. Come and see.
Okay, I come.
It's just a domino effect. The big one came down, pushed over this one, which pushed over this one, which knocked this one, broke this. I thought there was 4 trees, but I think there's 6 trees in here.
Oh man, dude, this is just look at that one uprooted.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's a couple uprooted, a couple snapped, but they're just getting.
This is a mess.
It's just dominoes. They just got knocked over.
Man, would you remember we heard like after cracks too, like a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, there's even more when we're back here behind us. They came down, but look at the break in this one, and look at the width of this tree. That's why big tree take down little trees. This is a monster tree. We're just walking on like a sidewalk.
It's a big hemlock.
But you can see
you
can see the inside was rotten in this one.
Yeah, the white.
What turned around in here?
Well, it's that time of the morning when I get to put on my cold, dank, wet boots. See, I use dank as a bad thing in this application.
Oh! Doesn't fly.
Oh! Oh! So gross.
Yeah, you are.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, stinky and
Shut up. Well, it's cold. Now as the moisture goes through my socks,
slowly seeps in.
touches my skin now. Joe had a very positive comment though already this morning. At least they're not frozen.
So true. Because that time is coming very quick.
Packing up camp. I'll see you on the water. Back on the water, heading across the lake for portage, 800 meters or so, and then we'll be into some lakes soon. And here we go, portaging again. 800 meters, 8:30 in the morning. Oh yeah. How'd you make out this morning?
It's good. It's not bad. My arms are tired, but
How about the temperature?
it's like a stark difference from yesterday, dude. It's chilly. My feet are numb.
My feet are cold too, but we're a little protected now. But when we got out into some of the middle of those big lakes, when the wind was howling through, I was like, I need another coat.
I know, I got my note, I just didn't put it on. I have my toucan at points too.
I'm keeping mine on. We are just at the mouth of Grassy, so we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we are moving.
We're clicking them off, so not too many updates, just making time. Thanks, Joe.
You're just returning the favor.
Cut, edit. That's lunch in the books. Gonna pack up this camera. It's gonna be a lot of the same as we've done this morning, but just gonna make some lake tracks. And what's this? What's this? Yeah. You just focused it on you, turkey.
Yep, that's what I was trying to do.
Alright, camera's going away. I'll keep my GoPro going, but we got a ways to go. Well, we've been pretty silent this afternoon. It's 4:30. We came up into Shaw Lake. This is our last portage in the Shaw. We're going to cross Shaw, do another kilometer portage, and then we're back in the Tim River. So, we've come a long way today. A little ways to go still, but it's all good. That sun, every time we turn a corner, there could be a bus coming straight at me full speed and we can't see it. We get right up to these little sharp turns and you don't even know which way to turn. Where are you, Joe? Huh? Oh, there you are. Camp. 6:20. Whew. Let's have a look. Wow.
I'll take it.
I'll take it anyway, but
fine, eh?
Yeah.
Fire pit at?
Okay, right on the river. Fire pit. Good. Had to throw a few casts. It hasn't been much of a fishing trip, but it's got one of these crazy fall fish. Thought if we got a trout, we'd fry him up quick for supper. Try again. Alright, wood is collected. Just gotta light the fire and get some food on the go.
Man.
Top first.
Top first, you're right. Look at that. Pro tip from Doug. Small stuff first.
Ah, fire's on. I'm actually very happy with today. Now, all of a sudden, it just kind of goes, oh, this is what it's all about again. Nice campsite, getting supper ready, and
Missed all the water.
there's mist. Yeah, mist is starting to come off the water, and caught a fish. Not much of a fish, but it's a fish.
I caught 2.
Technically, I did today too.
Darn it.
So, it's gonna have some supper, get camp set up, and enjoy this. This is a beautiful view. I'll turn you around here. This is the Tim River. Look at the mist is starting to come up over there. Water's always moving. Nice beach with their canoes. Yeah, very nice spot.
Not too shabby.
Well, it is 20 to 8. That's typical supper time.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, shout out to Mountain House Lasagna. I'm so happy I had 2 of these. I would look forward to eating this. It's that good. Oh, that freeze-dried food can't be any good, but this one here, this is fantastic.
He doesn't shut up about this thing the whole trip. Anybody who has a link or association with Mountain House should shout them out to Doug.
Yep.
Shout Doug out to them.
Mountain House Lasagna, so good. Yeah, still enjoying camp. It's a beauty camp. We put in a lot. We're doing the tally after supper, but surely we did way over 30 kilometers. And it was a cool day all day. We got our sweaters off for just a couple hours when the sun was really beating on us.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it was cool.
We would sweat on the portage trail and then get in the boat and the wind would...
Don't talk on my video.
And then we would sweat on the portage
Swallow
trail.
before you. Anyway, gonna keep on eating and hang out by the fire. You know, what we always do. Oh! Stop. We have something special. Today, shout out to Scrambled O.
Scrambled O!
Today, he gets married. So congrats, buddy.
Congrats, big guy.
Hopefully, she'll let you out of the house to come play with us again sometime. But good for you, man. Happy for you.
Signing off.
Well, she's cooling off quickly. It's downright cold. But my bedtime drink tonight is super fantastic.
Super. Like soup?
Oh.
Because it's... Okay, you can do that again. I'll just not do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Is chicken soup stock. It's really good. Just these little blocks you can melt.
Bouillon?
Little bouillon blocks. You melt them in your boiling water. It's fantastic. Nice and salty and yummy without the 8 noodles that you'd get in a cup of soup. Exact same taste.
I have hot chocolate.
He's got hot chocolate. Look at the mist on the water. Very cool. There's so much more, but I can't get it in my light. Anyway, let's see if we can find anything in the water today. Well, that's good. That's better than nothing. Alright guys, it's just about bedtime, so I'm going to wrap it up here, put the camera away. She's a frosty one. I'll talk to you in the morning. Night night. That was by far one of my worst nights sleep camping ever. It was so cold. I'm still using my summer bag and my summer sleep pad, which may have been a mistake. But I got up at well, it was 2:20. I thought there was a herd of elephants coming up the ridge behind me, and I knew for sure it was a moose. He's just crashing through the brush for a while, meandering back and forth. I don't know why they're not sleeping, keeping me awake.
Too cold.
But from that point on, I was just shivering. I put every piece of clothing that I have, I put on. I've got four shirts on. Like got long johns in my pants and in my sleep bag, just so I did manage to get back to sleep. What?
What were you doing?
Anyway,
Early morning.
made it to morning. still alive.
Just got a day's travel to go.
Oh, it was cold, but nothing.
It was cold.
But nothing. It was just cool. Gotta love birch bark.
No, I don't.
Gotta.
Can I see that piece? Actually, I need to use it for a handle.
I don't know.
Yep, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right.
I love it. I love it.
Well, it's time to break camp, but I just want to point out to you something. So, this is my tent here, obviously, but the noise at 2 o'clock came splashing in the water. That's why I think it was a moose right off the bat, because it came across the river. But just, if you can imagine a moose trying to quietly not disturb us walking through that, and he came around here and just right up around the ridge here. But seriously, it sounded like a whole pack of elephants just crashing through in the stillness of the night. That was weird. I had my head sticking out of the tent like a little kid, like, what's going on? Anyway, gonna break camp. Starting to get some feeling in my body, and we gotta hit the river. We got lots to do today. And we're off. Wow. It's sleepy, Doug. It's 8 o'clock. We didn't get the early start we needed, but I'm just as happy that I got to get a couple of hours sleep after all that other shivering nonsense. Sun's coming up. Hopefully it'll be a good day. Hopefully it can shed some layers. Headed back upstream again, just like yesterday. Crazy windy river. Maybe not as long as yesterday. We're gonna hit a portage and head on up. It's still gonna be a full day today. Our original plan was we'd be out after about 10 kilometers, but it turns out we've got about 22. Yesterday we did 34.5 kilometers, all into headwinds and upstream, so we won't have that 11-hour day today. Zero chance of rain, they said. I don't know. I'm no meteorologist, but doggone, that's looking kind of rough. And there's the pitter patter of rain starting. Oh, great. I need longer legs.
What?
I need longer legs. Well, that's it. Off the Tim on the longbow on the road home. Just misting rain right now. I chose not to wear my rain gear. We'll be out in 4 hours and it just makes me sticky anyway. Paddling on. Just finished our last portage. We're on our homeward stretch, roughly 4 kilometers that way, and we're out. So I will we'll end off at the vehicle. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that fog just shows another weather system coming in here. It's cold. A cold breeze blowing through, making that fog. Woo! Well, we made it. It's still raining, drizzly, met some people coming out, going in as we're coming out. So good luck to them. So we're gonna end it here. Appreciate you watching. I think next time we're just gonna be a little bit more relaxed, but this is always fun to do a little marathon canoe journey. But next time we'll do a little bit more fishing. So anyway, hope you liked the video, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.